are a professional. As a leader, people look up to you for direction and insight. Your ability to quickly assess a situation and make a choice to drive your team forward to success is your strong suit, and it's why you are invaluable to your employer. Hi, I'm Matt. I'm a classmate here at Bellevue, and in my spare time, I've been studying the topic of logical reasoning. Whether you're going into a career in IT, product development, finance, marketing, business processes, leadership skills are essential to your success in your career field, and they're why you get paid top dollar. You might say, well, Matt, I don't feel like a leader. Well, let me tell you something. Confidence is the combination of knowledge and experience. You get knowledge through education. You get experience through training and practice. Today, we are going to focus on the latter as I describe to you how to fill in a matrix-style grid puzzle. This matrix-style grid puzzle is great practice for analytical reasoning and critical thinking skills. It uses fictional scenarios in which you get to analyze clues and to make decisions based on those clues that enable you to practice those skills, increase your brain dexterity when the stakes are low, and they're designed like a spreadsheet. You have columns and rows, and you have known variables. Each puzzle comes with a overview statement, basically introduction to the puzzle, and then about half a dozen or so clues that will give you information to allow you to infer if something is true or false. They all work off of this if this then that, true or not true sort of logical reasoning process. So in a logic grid puzzle, I filled this one in already just to save time for the video, but the circles is usually what you will put into an intercept where the answers are true. So like Linda has an English exam. We know that's true from the clues, which I'll read in a second. And we know that all the other answers for English exam are false. Nobody else has an English exam but Linda. And we know that Linda doesn't have any other exams, only English. So let me read the overview and then I'll read the clues, and you can get a good idea about how to fill in one of these puzzles. 5 friends are having their exams today, and each of them has also planned a relaxing activity. The 5 friends are Adam, Linda, Peter, Terry, and Zen. The exam is biology, chemistry, English, history, or math, and the activity is either a concert, a date, a movie, a game, or reading. Data collection continues then as we analyze the clues that are provided in our example puzzle. Here we go. Clue number 1, the person who has the math exam today is not planning to play a game. Clue number 2, Linda is writing an English exam today. That was the one I just gave you. So we know she's not doing anything else, and nobody else has an English exam, just Linda. Also, Terry is not planning to read a book or go to a concert. So we can X out a concert and reading a book for Terry. Zen has a chemistry exam today and is planning to watch a movie or go on a date. So we know Zen has a chemistry exam today. Nobody else has a chemistry exam, and Zen is the only one who has a chemistry exam. Also, we know that he's not planning to go to a concert, not planning to play a game, and not planning to read because he's either going on a date or watching a movie. Terry is not planning to read a book or go to a concert. So we can exit out go to a concert or reading a book for Terry. Peter is having a history exam today. That's simple. We circle history exam. Nobody else has a history exam, and Peter has no other exams. Peter is just doing a history exam, and he's the only one. Also, you get clues like this one, number 6, which is really interesting. Only one of the following is true. Linda isn't going to the concert, or Peter is going to the concert. So that's interesting because if it's true that Linda isn't going to the concert, then it's false that Peter is going to the concert because only one of those is true. So that would mean that neither one of them are going to the concert. Well, we know that that has to be the answer because if Peter is going to the concert is true, then Linda isn't going to the concert would be false. But that can't be the case because in these style puzzles, only one of these individuals can be doing one of these activities. That's just the way that the puzzles are designed. So we know that that one is is Linda isn't going to the concert, and neither is Peter. And number 7, only one of the following is true. Peter is going on a date, or Zen is planning to play a game with some friends. Well, clue number 3 told us that Zen is going to watch a movie or go on a date. He's not planning to play a game with some friends, so we know Peter is the one who's going on a date. And we know since Peter is the one who's going on a date that Zen is not going on a date. He's going to watch a movie. And so we know that from that. And that's basically the idea of how you fill in this matrix logic grid puzzle. Using deductive and inductive reasoning to infer data that is not presented in the clues based on the understanding that if something is true in one instance, then all other instances it is false. And if something is false in all other instances but one, then it must be true. Once you've completely filled in your logical grid puzzle, you are ready to make a decision. Usually there's a corresponding table down below where you can put in your final answers, and then you can check your answers in the back of your book. Now you know how to successfully complete a matrix logic grid puzzle. Regular practice of these logic grid puzzles can help you develop your analytical and reasoning skills while using fictional scenarios when the stakes are low, resulting in improved mental dexterity, accuracy, and overall concentration. This training in the process of data collection, analyzation, reasoning, and inferring data is a great way to build confidence in your own decision-making skills and in your personal as well as your professional life. Plus, these puzzles are easily accessible from a variety of sources and can be done in the evenings during device off time prior to sleep, which is super awesome. Practice makes perfect. There is a leader within you ready to take charge. Start doing matrix logic grid puzzles today and become the leader you were meant to be tomorrow. Thank you so much.